Today we try out the final godly virus in Winnie's Hole, the insane roguelike where you play as a virus, taking control of Winnie the Pooh and making him kill all of his friends. And the godly viruses are very OP, and this one is no different. So I definitely think you guys are gonna wanna see this, and let's just jump in. The evolution virus here gives us the perk where every combat we're gonna upgrade a random action in the deck. We also have overstimulate, which activates all actions on the brain board. So very interested to see how this final godly virus plays out here. The godly viruses tend to be very, very strong. And just upgrading the actions in our deck permanently seems very, very good. So that's what we're going to be getting into. Obviously, we're still on the new update, so there is like a ton of new stuff here that I cannot wait to try to figure out and unlock. So let's see. We're going to get a new perk starting out. And we always want to try to take perks that we haven't taken before to try to keep unlocking more unless it somehow goes with what we're going for. Instant actions gain +2 for each adjacent bonus tile. Could be interesting. We have a bonus, right? We would need to start getting some instants, but I'll try that. We'll try to somehow turn our perks instant. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. So as of right now, we just have a normal deck, right? It's pretty much every time we finish combat, we're going to get upgraded. And you're going to bleed. So we're just going to do damage. Nothing too crazy here at the beginning until we get some other perks or we get some instant actions. I did use up the stun there. But we buffed it. Took some damage. Probably didn't need to take damage there. There's a little bit of a skill issue. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. I could kill. I would take damage. You know what? I'm feeling risky. I just want to get through. I want to get another perk here. We don't have any healing or anything. So me playing very aggressive is spicy. Definitely spicy, but I think we can handle it. You're going to remove shield from me. I think I can probably handle that, though. Oh, and I have the overstimulate. I forgot about that. Activates all actions on the brain board. I wonder if that counts as our turn. I wonder if that counts for our turn. I'm actually so curious. End of the turn, give a random uncaptured lock action +1 bonus and activate its effect. That action does not get discarded. Inflict shield amount as physical. And we're a lot of new stuff. Let's re-roll. Okay, I'm going to do lifesteal. That way we can actually heal. So what got upgraded, by the way? Okay, shield got upgraded. So every combat, we are going to get a, we're going to get a upgrade here. I wonder if the cooldown carries over between fights or if it refreshes at the start. Yeah, we'll find out because we just used it. So perfect time to find out here, I suppose. We're going to duplicate that. And I'd like to get more. I don't know. I really would like the heal, but I don't know if this is going to go well. I think removals are going to be really strong. Absolutely. That way we can get whatever we want actually, you know, removed. I do think... Man, this is a hard decision. Okay, we're not going to heal, but we have the lifesteal. Let's get a trait, because I want to try to turn something instant. Yes, that's what I wanted. So we're going to add instant to the lifesteal. And if it's next to a bonus, then even better. Right? Even better. So to answer the question, this is still on cooldown. That is still on cooldown. So that is good to know. So we already got the boost instant. There we go. We just need more and more instants. Oh, okay. I was like, did it just somehow do all that damage? We're taking a lot of damage here. This is actually really not good. This is really not good. This is... And this thing does double damage if you capture one shield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. That is not good. Okay. Well, we might lose. We might lose. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Probably want to do some pulling. Okay, so we just need the overstimulate. The overstimulate will probably be nice. Once we can do it. That shield placement was as bad as it could have been. Yeah, there was no way for me to get 2. So here we go. I'm just gonna overstimulate. Oh, buddy, try not getting hit. Okay, so then it refills them all. That's interesting. Okay. This is seemingly a little bit rough. Seemingly pretty dang rough here. Once again, he's gonna do more damage if I only shield 1. Oh my gosh. We're struggling here. So there's the lifesteal guaranteed. Am I dead? Okay, no, I can shield twice. We've pulled them up forward here. Probably just use that. I'll be able to overstimulate here next turn. Nice. The lifesteal thing that we're getting. There we go. Okay, this overstimulate's actually pretty cool. Now the question is, do I still lose? No, I can shield 2. As long as I'm shielding 2, we're fine. There's the free lifesteal. There we go. We did it. That got scary. The lifesteal saved us a lot. A lot. So, okay, what do we got here? Each turn, bleed everyone. Healing in excess of max. Heal. I'm going to reroll. The bleed could be nice just because it's a new perk, but I'm going to reroll. Ooh, spike every time an instant tile activates. I will do that because we're trying to do an instant build. Okay, the shop I don't really want. Pain shop, not either. So probably the trait to try to get more instants. That's going to be probably the best thing for us. Definitely want max HP. And we'll get a growth there. Man, if I do that, I'd get a lot of resources, but I want to make sure we get the trait. I was hoping for instant. We didn't. But I could just add reach to the lifesteal instant, and that's going to do a lot more damage. And then we can grow something. I'm going to turn this into a T-block, so I have 2 T-blocks now. And we could go to either, right? We haven't won a game with this virus before. So we'll just... I don't know, though. Normally we do the first encounter. Let's go to the backwoods. Let's go to the backwoods here. Okay. So he's got a... Oh, I just realized he's got all that counter. And that's going to hurt my instant lifesteal stuff. But we'll see. I'm actually a little bit scared by that. This is definitely the harder path and harder fight for us to go. Because he literally gets like 4 counter a turn. Now he will eventually spawn things that we need to blow up, because otherwise this sucks. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think the instant is actually that great against this guy. I'm gonna be completely honest here. So we just need to wait for him to summon those things. There we go. These fire puffs. And that's how we're gonna do it. Now we do get spikes ourselves. We just need to blow these things up, and then that's how we're going to do most of this damage. Now, the instant did it there. And now we... Oh, geez. We do... want to do that, because we want them to blow up behind. That way, we're not actually taking damage there. Shield... The counter is hurting, though. I'm not going to lie. The counter is hurting. Because we hit... Oh, because I gave it reach, so it's actually still hitting both regardless. Which is a bit rough. I'm going to overstimulate this turn. I think that kind of gets us everything that I would want to do. Besides that counter, dude, that is horrible. But there we go. Okay. I think we're going to get through this. This is just... very, very risky. Very risky right now. Okay. Damage. Oh my gosh. So then I need to do the pull. It's just this me hitting into this counter. Okay, there we go. We're good. We did it. We did it. That was scary, but we did it. So we're gonna grow our brain here a little bit. We're gonna get an epic reward. Gain a serration each time you take 3 or more unblocked physical, which is adding spikes at the start of each turn. +1 to each instance of physical or piercing inflicted. I'm gonna re-roll. Start each turn with a counter. Each turn lock tiles on the brain board gain 1. I'm gonna do start each turn with counter. 1 counter per turn could go a long way. And so keep in mind, things keep getting upgraded. We've had a physical get upgraded. We've had 2 shields get upgraded. So that's okay. About okay, I would say. Definitely want... I don't know if I want more mutations, though. That could be good. I don't know. It could be an instant. We definitely want the event, though, for sure. Okay, we'll do that. We will do that. Debating on if I want an upgrade or a mutation. I'll go for the mutation. Because if we could find some more instant stuff. Gain adrenaline, a big physical. Inflict piercing +1 per locked tile. We're not doing a locked thing. Keep your positive status effects until next turn. That's new. Lock or gain counter and pull. I'll get more counter. I think counter is pretty good. I think a little bit more defense could be useful. And then here's an event. So we're going to have to remove a perk for one of these. Either when we counter inflict bleed. Captures an even number of actions, inflict 1 physical, or when your shield breaks, bleed. I think we're going to say on counter, inflict bleed. It seems like we're doing more counter. So, oh man. I don't know. I guess I'll get, I don't want to get rid of the instant though. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't want to get rid of the one godly thing that we have. I want to keep upgrading. If we were later, this would be good. It's probably best to have a small deck of strong mutations. Yeah, I mean, it's going to just depend on if you get the removals or not, right? Like you said. But I definitely need to take more good things, though. I don't think it's a good idea to just rock with the starter. And this is a hard decision. Because I want to do this instant build. Right? I don't think the spikes eat every time we do an instant. Maybe we'll get rid of that. It does seem like we're leaning more towards the counter part of this build. And I'm going to keep trying. Going to keep trying to get more perks. So starting off, very nice. I don't think we're going to want to pull or anything. We'll do that. And whenever we can play overstimulate, it's very nice. So yeah, we start with 1 counter. Incredibly good. And honestly, I'll just do a big stun for 2 turns. The instant boost thing, it is working out very well. I regret this already. Damn right you do. Damn right you do. Whatever. We do not want to hit the Deadwood. Though I actually have been having to. But we end up healing more, you know. And there we go. Oh. Never mind. We're good. Okay, another perk. Movement effects will destroy objects. At the end of the turn, inflict the remaining counter that you have as physical, or each instant tile that activates also captures a random adjacent action. I will take that, which makes me wish that we didn't have the other instant. Also, what got upgraded? We had stun get upgraded. That's pretty good. Ooh, there's the remove actions. There's the remove actions. We're definitely going to try to get over there. I don't know how doable this is. Oh, yeah, that's probably fine. That's fine. We should be able to get this here. Nice. Okay, this is huge. So we're going to remove the grapple now that we already have a better pull, and that hasn't been upgraded. We're going to get rid of the shield that hasn't been upgraded, and then the physical that hasn't been upgraded. Beautiful. We did the thing. We did the thing we said was good in this deck. And I think this lets us remove actually more, if I remember this event. I want to say this event lets us remove more. Winnie, good to see you. You're looking well. Yes. Okay, definitely remove another action. We're going to remove the other physic. Actually, I really want the other physical, though. It's going to suck to lose a shield that I already have upgraded, but I think that's what we're going to do. We're risking it, but I want the smallest amount of actions as I can. We'll do this. I forgot it's up to 3. That makes removals a lot stronger on this strain. Absolutely. Oh, and we already just insta-casted all those things. Also, I think Overstimulate starts locked off, because I didn't use it last time. And it is showing locked off here. Which is interesting. So already kill 1. So we just keep... Oh, and then we added spread to that line block. So we just have a lot of spread in general. So this is a little bit scary. This is a harder fight, this Bobcat. I do have Overstimulate here. With this many instants, blank tile perks might be good. Yeah, we're getting a lot of blanks right now. We are absolutely getting a lot of blanks. Oh, man. Okay. Well, it's just me and the Bobcat. Because, yeah, they're using them all up. Now, luckily, I have a bunch of counter. He's bleeding. More counter. Maybe that'll spread to... Nope. The counter is helping tremendously. And I'm like debating... I should use Overstimulate at some point. I just don't know when it will be super needed. But now that I know... It you know. Okay. Oh. There we go. Just get counter. Just get counter. And what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Okay. All shield actions have instant. Now, I only have 1. But I'll take it. We haven't won with that one either. We're trying to do an instant build. It sucks to lose the thorns. I could remove 3 more actions. Now, that's not good. I actually think I need more mutations at this point. Instant could be good too, but I think I need more mutations 100% actually here. We removed so many. I don't know how much resources I'm going to get here, but... Okay. Inflict physical to everyone, then gain shield equal to the unblocked damage. And it permanently gets bigger every time it exhausts, which is interesting. We've not seen that before. But that doesn't count as a shield action, I don't believe. I'm going to reroll. Inflict bleed and gain spike. Now, that is a defensive action. But I don't know if that's a shield... Like, all shield actions. Is that just anything... Is it like based off of this icon? Is it, I don't know what's actually determining that. But here, we'll get inflict bleed and gain spike. I'll try that. Because we do just need things in general. And what got upgraded? We had upgraded the shield again. Okay. I believe. I think it might only be actions named shield. No, actually. So I think it's anything with the icon because well, unless it was because of the chain reaction, it did just cast that one thing for us. So we shall see. I don't know. We shall see. Oh, okay. No. It was just because of a chain reaction. So that is not a shield action. So yeah, it's probably things that specifically say shield. But either way, getting a ton of counter, ton of bleed. Bleed makes them take more physical damage, which is nice for that insta-casting of the lifesteal. And there we go. We've got a very consistent build. I will say that because of the amount of upgrades from this, you know, from this godly virus, pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Oh, you have a lot. Oh, didn't we get soft locked to this? Here, I'm gonna overstimulate. I think we got soft locked to this encounter one of the last times we played because we didn't have enough DPS or something. We definitely have enough DPS this one here. This tortoise is honestly harder than the final boss. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I think it was last episode. We legitimately got soft locked. I hope it doesn't happen here again. Because he doesn't lose block. There we go. We seem to be doing just fine here. That bleed was probably helping a lot. And we're going to get an epic perk. Start each combat with impenetrable. It adds a barrier at the start of each turn. That is crazy. Your actions have exhaust. If all actions you started combat with exhausted, return them to your deck. Man, both of those are interesting and we haven't taken them. It could be interesting to just exhaust everything. I'm gonna... And that's just a good defense. I guess if I've got all the counter, I could take that. I was hoping for more... I'll reroll one time. If I take unblocked physical gain spikes, bleed. There's the nibbler. Wish I hadn't rerolled. We'll take Thorny Touch just because it's a perk that we want to win with, right? We want to, you know, unlock as much as we possibly can. So there's an upgrade or a trait. Definitely a trait because we're trying to, in a perfect world, in a perfect world, adding instant to everything. And I'll just cut right there to get the event. Nice. Instant? We did not get instant. Growth gives temporary buff per turn on the board. Locked or repeat. Probably just going to take repeat and give repeat. We have instant reach and repeat to the lifesteal. I freaking wish lifesteal would get an upgrade. Everything is getting upgraded here. Except for the repeat. Oh, insta-killed the bucket guy. Crazy. What a combat that one was, right? What a combat. Well, probably should just get more counter. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Oh my, what is going on? Gains spikes equal to the number of captured tiles inside the brain board. Okay. Okay, that's a bit scary. Everybody's got thorns here. They've got thorns. I've got thorns. I think I've got better thorns here, though. Trying to get every trait on one mutation sounds hilarious. I think that there is a cap, question mark. But yeah. It's actually been a little bit since we've played this game, so I don't actually know. Consistent damage. Sounds good. And overstimulate. There's no reason not to because it doesn't... You can't save it for later. So that overstimulate is a really nice perk. Countered physical becomes piercing. If I gain a mutation, I also grow a tiny pincher and permanently gain pinch. Pinch amount is inflicted as physical. That'd be really cool if we weren't at the end of the game. We'll say countered physical becomes piercing because it's also one we haven't taken. I probably... Oh, I don't think we're going to get a shop. It's just the final boss. I don't even think we're going to get a shop here. Oh, man. I do. It's the more I play this game, man, it's still, this game needs to be longer. Like, I think that is the more and more and more that we play this game, the more and more and more I'm just like, man, this game needs to be longer. Because you end the run so fast. Yeah, we didn't get a single shop. Now, I might have had an opportunity to and I missed it. I don't know. Either way, we're going to add instant to... probably to the bleed spike. Which will be nice if we can then buff it up. Oh, I sure would love more of this, these resources here. I'll just... 30 currency and nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with them. But here we go. A final boss here already. 26 minutes in. I know everyone, Winnie. I see in ways you could not imagine. Spooky. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah. So you're going to keep spawning hazards. So everything is just activating. Now, we didn't ever get anything to help us with the blanks. I will just stun for 3 turns. That's pretty nice. But literally, like, my entire board is just activating. Because it's all spreading as well. Oh my gosh. I've kind of turned this game into an auto battler here a little bit. Boss music's always so good. So we're hoping to win this so we can make a bunch of progress in the research tab. I guess I'll overstimulate. It's going to be the most we're going to have here. And it just lets us reactivate everything. But we're pretty much getting our entire board every single time. When moved, enraged to the other allies. 1 damage. Now, luckily, we've got all that reach. Okay, that's going to blow up. Okay, we'll move. We're literally... Oh! It keeps being scary when it shows me that I'm going to just, like, lose. But the deck is so consistent. This is one of the most consistent decks I think we've created. Now, maybe I should have overstimulated, because it will regenerate and allow us to get everything again here. So here, I'll overstimulate. Though I think no, they still get a turn. Okay, so that works differently than I thought. I think we've just been super strong. They still get a turn when I overstimulate. Me overstimulating does end the turn. So I don't think it's actually as good as we thought. It's, I mean, still good. Maybe not for this build because we already got a very good build. But I don't know how we're gonna lose this. This is too crazy. Wow, already did it. Already did it. You don't know what you're doing. So you know what? I think because the Winnie's Hole runs are so short, let's try to win both areas. We just won Act 2 with the Godly Virus. Let's go and try to beat the first area with this. Just allow us to play a little bit more. You know, I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for more Winnie's Hole, so that way we don't just have a 30-minute episode. Because the runs are so short. I want longer runs. So bad. The second you feel like you start to get a broken build, the run is over. Well, let's see what we unlock here. So, okay, there's something. Oh, nice. So 3 new things. Flow. Counter redirects 1.5x the incoming physical amount. Adrenaline each time an instant tile activates. And then a action. Focus. Actions captured with this gain +3 next turn and get dealt back into the same position. That's interesting. That is interesting. It's obviously we have already unlocked every virus. I am a gamer. And yeah, this and eugenics, very good. Oh, I don't know if this is new. I can't remember, actually. It's showing you your specific winning. Look at that. Look at that cake I had. Okay. Let's try one more time here. We're going to try to do the area 1. Still with the godly virus evolution. If you guys are just tuning in, every action, we upgrade a random action in the deck, and then, you know, we can overstimulate and use all the things. So I actually don't know if instant, I mean, it was good there. I don't know if instant was the best thing you could possibly do for this build. To be honest. This is the kind of game that would benefit heavily from endless mode. Absolutely. Once per turn, if you only capture blanks, gain an extra capture. Instant actions gain more, so we had that last time. I'm gonna re-roll. Start combat with 2 forceful. Forceful is inflicted when moving an enemy past other enemies. Any enemies past take forceful amount. So we're gonna try to maybe do movement. A movement build here with bump. We shall see. We shall see. Now we don't have any, no, we do have movement. It's right there. So when we move anyone, we're going to do a ton of damage. So we just want to grab as much movement. We've done a lot of movement builds. If you want to see a crazy movement build, I think the juggler perk was all about movement, and we had a lot of fun with that in a previous episode. Very, very fun times. Overstimulate. Beautiful. Now, it would be nice to maybe have some sort of healing or something like that. Inflict Feint, which that's new. Feint removes an amount of counter, shield, and barrier from the target. Interesting. But we just want movement, so I'm taking another arm. We need to grow another arm. So what got upgraded there? Our shield got upgraded. Every combat, we're doing that. I'm going to just go for an upgrade, to be honest. Dang. Not that great, to be honest. Okay. So I think we're going to upgrade. We can't upgrade movement. So we're going to just upgrade stun so it's 2 stun instead of 1. Honestly, nothing too great there. Nothing too great. Okay. So, yeah, look at all this movement. Once we start getting all this movement, we're doing a lot of damage. Now, there might be some things that counter this build. But we're not seeing them now, so we just, you know, get to pretend they don't exist. Now, this actually might be bad because the rooster gets buffed whenever anyone else dies. So all the movement actually is a little bit not good, to be honest. That's fine. I'll still do some shmovement. We'll still do some shmovement. Okay, this is risky. Because now that guy the rooster is very mad. But I'll just stun or overstimulate. He said weak. I don't know how you could call this weak. I have murdered your entire family and I'm about to murder you. Now, I don't think the movement does anything when there's only one. Yeah, I think. Oh geez. Oh geez. Yeah, he's pissed off. He's pretty pissed off. He's pretty pissed off. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know. This actually could be a bit rough. Let's just overstimulate. And there we go. Beautiful. I do need something to help more with if there's just one enemy, right? Inflict 3 physical for each uncaptured movement action on the brain board? Absolutely. That's exactly what I... So now, if I don't capture the movement... Also, what... This is interesting. What's to the left here? Ooh. Some of these boards are so... Oh, none of that was actually healing. Oh, and now it tells you where you're actually going to get ended up to. Okay, that could have been so much better. Instant reach or growth. So what got upgraded was a physical there. So it is upgraded, our evolution perk is upgraded a shield and upgraded a physical, which is cool. Growth gives temporary +1 per turn on the board. I just don't know how that... I'll try to do that on a grapple, but I don't know if that's going to work the way I think it works. But we want to go to the Evergreen Woods here. We shall see. Just coming in, that last juggler build was great. Yeah, it is definitely... This one build is definitely reminding me of the juggler build. That tile specifically only captures nearby resources. That tile specific... Yeah. I just got tricked. I got baited because it looked like it was going to help me. But so we do all this extra damage for them being on the board. And gives temporary +1 per turn on the board. You know what? I don't know if that did anything. I actually legitimately don't think that did anything. Because I don't think you... I'm kind of dumb. I don't think you can upgrade movements. So I think I just entirely wasted that. Unfortunately. Enough. You dare test me. I will stun you. For 3 turns. Yeah, we don't want to overstimulate because I do not want to capture the movements. Because I do 3 damage for each physical that I do not capture. I believe. So, right, this is 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm actually going to overstimulate. Oh, wait a minute. This was the one where... Okay, that was a little bit scary. We'll be fine, though. You spawn someone, I'm going to just move them around. How could I ever lose? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. That was a little bit scary. It was fine. Because I leave the movements, and he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, I don't think growth does anything on what we put it on. I think it was absolutely worthless. End of turn, inflict remaining counters. Physical, gain 1 max health on knockout. Does not activate. Okay, so this is like, you know, we're going to keep doing that. I'll reroll. Shield gain is converted to temporary max health, which lasts until end of combat. That's interesting. Gigantic. Each turn inflict bleed. I'll try the gigantic. That sounds interesting. And what got upgraded? We have another attack that got upgraded. And I think I'm going to look for more perks. For sure. For sure. Really need some heals, but that's enough. 5 HP is probably enough. And then actions which inflict 2 physical or less are piercing. Inflict 3 physical on attackers who are blocked by your shield. So I will no longer have shields. It just becomes my max health. I'm going to reroll. Start each turn with 2 spikes. Inflict your spike amount when you pull enemies. The problem is I don't have spikes yet. So I'm going to just start each turn with 2 spikes. Which is just good. Also, we haven't taken it before, so it will help us with the research. We've already seen this here. I think I'm going to... Honestly, I don't know. I guess we'll remove, because I do think that's what's good here. I'll remove the shield that hasn't been upgraded yet. Did I mess that up? No, I don't think I did. Okay. Definitely don't want those traps. Those hurt you a lot when you move them. We do not want that. Okay. Let's just get some stun. Let's just get some stun. And just as much movement as we can. We just got to keep moving them around. Though, I'm gonna just do that actually. Having these two spikes each turn, I think really helps diversify this build up. And we keep getting given heals. Oh, though this guy gets adrenaline for each heal action. But that's only buffing him up this turn. So if he's not attacking, then I can heal just fine. Also, I will overstimulate. That is a good turn to overstimulate. You're making me very angry. Now this is a heal. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. So also, all of the shields just keep making me bigger and bigger and bigger, which is very amusing. Yeah, it's just building on my max HP. Which, there was that perk that was like based off of, you know, 25% of your health or something. And I do think that could have been good, but I think we've got some cool build. And apparently we've taken Gigantify and won with it. To be honest, I don't really remember that, but it converts it to temporary max HP. The ability to heal the temporary max HP that you gain instead of shield. Oh, that would be an interesting combo, yeah. I'm just overstimulate here. And welcome, Kaiden. We're doing the trying out the third godly virus. So it's been upgrading an action every combat. And we won our first one, and now we're trying to do like a movement kind of build here. A movement build. We can also overstimulate and just cast the whole board. And seems pretty cool. Seems pretty cool. Do that. We're getting solo colorless kitty today. Oh, and Mugenics. I do want to do a colorless run at some point, but I also really want to try the psychic. So we'll see. We'll see what we get into. We shall see. That was a horrible. I could have done that better. But there we go. Oh, he ran. Rip. But we still get the perk. All shields are instant. Ooh, you know what? I'll take that because we haven't taken it before. And that could be nice to just not have to worry about that. We have not played with the psychic. Solo psychic, solo colorless. I don't know about removing actions anymore. And we don't have enough for a shop, really. That was good. We get the event. I hurt myself for that. I don't... Wow. Okay. It's either remove or it's shop. Honestly, I'll just do that. So let's go ahead and remove the physical... I don't know. The physical that hasn't been upgraded. I think that's all I would want to remove. I don't think there's anything else I would want to remove. So we'll do that. Just remove one there. And here's our event. Oh, the bucket. The bucket. So, yeah, we want to somehow not take his bucket off. We don't want to kill him, but we want to just remove the bucket. And then we could maybe have the bucket. But it's gonna be a bit hard to do. I think we're a bit strong right now. We love the bucket. I would love to take the bucket. Unfortunately, I think I'm a little bit too strong. I think I'm a little bit too strong. So no bucket. No bucket today. No bucket today. No bucket-based gameplay. Okay, movement it is. We just want to keep moving them around. Yeah, Again, just keep moving them around. It is very nice that the shields are just insta-activating and making us bigger and bigger and bigger. It is, gigantic is a pretty fun perk, honestly. I'll do that. And I'm so glad that we have the thing where hands off, where if we don't use the movement, then they still die. You know, I will... That's a... Not the best turn. But it's fine, because I've got 1,000,000 max HP. I have a lot of max HP here. And then we don't use the movements. And we did it. Okay, rare perk. Get Rumble this turn, which will be when we gain shield. But I don't know. We're not actually getting shield, though. Here, I'm going to reroll. Inflict physical with repeat equal to the size of the virus block used. You know what? I'll try that. Though counter could also be good. But that's an exhaust. I'm going to just do the talons. Start each combat with forceful. Yo! Oh, that's the better version of bump. We do even more damage. I know we've already taken that one, but that's what we want for the build. Okay, at this point, I'll try to take a shot. And we just gave that one thing spread or whatever. Okay. So we have 18. Blank strikes inflict physical. Blank strike inflicts physical for each uncaptured blank on the brain board. We're only going to ever have like 2 or whatever. Though maybe with the bigger brain size. That could be interesting. Yeah, I'll try that. Blank strike and big brain. Start of each exploration. Yeah, okay. I think that was relatively good, and we just want to keep going where we get more perks here. Ooh, that's nice. But also movement. Movement is very good when they have this many enemies. Oh, that's huge. That's a huge turn. Because remember, I'm now doing 6 damage on the move instead of 2. Our movement build got a huge buff here. And we'll go ahead and stun. Look at that. That's so much damage. Also, the final boss, the final boss for this area is the multiple enemies. So we're gonna crush this boss. You know what? It's so easy, but I'll still do it. I'm gonna lock in a TTG guarantee seal of approval, because this is guaranteed. There's no way we're gonna lose this here, right? Let's get this streak up here. We've been doing good this year. While we're here, thank you, HatchetDaddy, Baltazár, Kaiden, DragonLord, Sam, and all of you awesome people watching. Couldn't do it without y'all. Let's overstimulate. There's no way we lose this. There's just no way. Just no way. So we want to... Oh my gosh, yeah. That thing doing damage based on the blanks is really nice with the little bit of instant that we have. Also, yeah, what's been getting upgraded? Scratch already got upgraded. Nice. Physical got upgraded again. Okay. Each turn, activate a random action dealt to the brain board without discarding it. Interesting. We've not used that before, so we'll take it. That's pretty cool. It is fun trying out all these new perks. Mutation or trait? I'm going to go for a trait. Trait-based gameplay. Ton of max HP. It's pretty good. I'll hurt myself a little bit. That's probably fine. I think I can handle that. Okay, repeat. Yeah, let's get repeat on the blank strike. That's going to go hard. And then we could either just get pinpoint actions which inflict 2 or less damage, or piercing, or on taking unblocked physical, we lock things, or we could lose health when we place a virus block, gain shield equal to the number of uncaptured defenses. That's never going to happen. We'll just take the pinpoint. None of those were that great for our builds here. But yeah, we're fighting the twins, yeah, for the final boss. So it's going to be very good for us. Very good. Lot of good potential options here. I'm just going to hope this spreads. No, it spread on a blank. Lame. Lame. Oh my gosh. We do so much damage. I think I've like moved around the board. Okay. It's doing a ton of damage. I'm also taking a lot of damage, but we keep increasing our max HP. So, you know. There's that. I'm getting a little bit scared, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, though. We're absolutely broken. We are absolutely broken. Okay, perk. Convert all shield actions in your deck into barrier. Nope. Repeat to physical attacks for each combo action they're captured with. We don't have any combo. Healing in excess of max health. I'm going to re-roll. We don't have any spikes. Bonus tiles get applied to adjacent actions with instant. Yeah, we'll take that. We had that last time, so maybe we'll get more health. And then either a shop or an upgrade. What got upgraded? Oh, Scratch got upgraded then too. Yeah, I really like the evolution perk. That is very nice. Very, very nice. This should spread. No, it didn't. I was hoping it would spread on almost anything else. Oof. Okay. Nice, we got the event. And the shop was 17. Randomly gain a starter perk and 2 mutations from another virus strain. Oh. All mutations and perks in the shop are discounted. I'll buy that just because... Though, oh my gosh, 10 shield. I'll just take this because, you know, once again, perk that we don't own. And you know what? We'll take hybrid as... Oh, I can't afford it. Never mind, never mind. One single tile can be added when growing a virus block. We'll just take it to take it. There's really no reason. But here we go. Final boss 2. Oh, we do have 2 spikes at the beginning of combat. Yeah. I did forget about that. That does add up. That adds up. For real, for real. Okay, so I imagine that this boss should be very easy for us. We've got a TTG guarantee seal of approval right in on all this. That is an insane amount of damage I'm about to take, though. Unless I do an early stun. I don't know. I'm actually kind of scared. Though we'll build up our HP a little bit. But I'm not going to lie. I'm actually pretty scared. I'm actually pretty scared about this. I don't think I have as much defense as I was kind of hoping, actually. So there's some heals and things added. Which, you know, I will say, those heals are very nice when we have an absurd amount of max HP. That's kind of the saving grace here of the build. So if he is... Oh, no. Okay, just adjacent allies. Why am I taking so much damage when I do this? Oh, okay. Because that guy's got spikes. Apparently overstimulate would be interesting, though. But I don't want a wall tile. I think it's just the best thing to do is like doing nothing. I'll do that. Okay. Oh, this is... Oh my god, that's a crazy good turn. That's a crazy good turn. So we've killed one. Killed the other guy. We had kind of already healed up, so... Woo! This boss always has me on edge. They do a lot of damage, and the music is very intense, which, you know, we love that. Okay. Yeah, having the blanks... Also, that mutation where it's doing more damage on the blanks is so good. We'll go ahead and overstimulate, whatever. And the problem is every time we kill the other guy... Oh, jeez. You know, he heals, but... there is a limit to that. And if we can kill Goggles here first, then even better. Even better. Well, that's good. Nice, and it grew to the other movement. So someone left a comment on I think the last Winnie's whole video, or one of them. And they were just like, yeah, I'm like a classically trained like pianist, and I just keep listening to like the music over and over and over. I'm like, I do not blame you. This music is so good, especially the boss music. So we do have that wall. I have 62 max HP. Ooh, this is, I'll overstimulate. It makes the blank mutations not as strong, but... Oh! Oh, we killed, I won. Woo! Dude, we just need more. We need area 2. Like, I really hope that when the alternate areas are added, they're not just like, oh, you have a choice of 2, like, do 2. I want there to be 2 Act 2s. Because as of right now, I just still kind of feel like this is just Act 1, you know? But let's see what we unlock here. So we got 2 wins in one video in less than an hour, which is actually crazy to me. So we've already won both areas with this here. So let's see what we unlock here. Because we did bring a lot of new stuff. Which it's good that there's all of this stuff, right? It does make you want to keep playing, even though the runs are really short. Let's see. Nice. So 3 new things. So we've unlocked 6 things this video. Impale, inflict physical, and boost on gaining spike. That's cool. Spike brush. Spike targets all enemies. That's actually a really cool perk. And then thicken. Each turn gain 2 shield if we're bleeding. Interesting. But otherwise, we did get the... TTG guarantee, baby. So that's how you read 5. Horrible 5. Horrible 5. But we got it done. And that's what matters. That 5. That is the ugliest 5 I've ever created. Also, it almost looks like we have like a separate person growing on our back here. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. So there we have it. This godly virus was pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool godly virus, the evolution. So we do still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paths / victories that we still need. In order to like have 100% wins on all of the viruses. Maybe we might wait for another update. I don't want to burn ourselves out of Winnie's Hole. You know, we got to give Winnie's Hole a break sometime. So maybe we'll wait for another update or something. But I knew I wanted to check out the last godly virus, and it is very consistent. That evolution virus is really fun. And there we go. So always fun to play Winnie's Hole. I'm very happy we have now finally tried out every single one of the viruses. The godly virus, all of the godly viruses are very good, especially this. So I'm glad we got 2 W's. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as me. Definitely excited for more updates to the game. Hopefully longer runs. Really want longer runs. We shall see, but always fun nonetheless. So make sure you subscribe or ring that bell like all the big boy YouTubers say to be notified when more Winnie's Hole videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you're going to be grinding out some Winnie's Hole on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.